Where does a perfect crimping start with HTE stripping? When I work with a conventional wire stripper, I always have the problem that the copper strands may be destroyed. Here we see that too, very nice. Or also, for example, zinc strands or silicone cable. To prevent this from happening, we have our stripper. With the stripper, I can strip solid and fine stranded cables with a cross-section of 0.03 square millimeter to 16 square millimeter.
That means our upper limit is 16 square millimeter, but in the lower range, a 0.22 square millimeter cable is no problem.
And why do I not destroy strands with this? Quite simply because I have several functions with the stripper. The so-called self-adjustment, which means that the pressure that is here cannot be increased even by pressing harder. Then up here, I have a button with which I can adjust the strength of the insulation. In other words, I can make a rough specification. And here I can set the length that I want to strip, depending on whether I want to process, for example, a duo ferrule or just a small crimp contact.
Furthermore, we have our cutter up here. We said that we can strip 16 square millimeter, but we can cut 6 square millimeter. This means that our 6 square millimeter cable goes in here at the most.
And the biggest problem we always have when stripping the insulation, with a straight blade, the cable is cut at the top and bottom and the sides are torn off. So it's quite simple. For a cable like this, so that it doesn't look like this, you need our different inserts. So there is the insert with the rounding, with which you can strip 10/16 square millimeter so that we get a nice round result.
Yes, and there is a big problem with these PTFE lines.
We have an insert with a trapezoidal V blade, especially for this type of cable. When I strip with this, you can see here that I really only strip the insulation without destroying the cable. This looks clean. This is a perfect stripping to work with.
Now we show you here with the oval blade, for example, how beautifully you can strip a 16 square millimeter cable. That is, we have adjusted it, and in contrast to the other side, we have a nice round result here.
The advantage is, as I just said, that you can change these blades so that they don't just fly around in the tool trolley and you don't have to look for them. There is a magazine in the handle. When the straight blade is installed, for example, I can insert the oval and the V blade into this magazine. Changing is very easy. I take the tool that is included in the delivery and put this in the top. The moment I squeeze the pliers, it is pushed apart and I can easily change the blade.
It is always important to have a certain sustainability. A normal wire stripper would be blunt after a certain time and I would have to throw it away. That's not the case here. It's a great tool in itself and we have the opportunity to work with it in the long term.
And to place an order for the blades individually once again, feel free to check out our online catalog for additional information about our stripper. Its contents will surely be helpful to you.